Good morning, Sapulpa. This is Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the city of Sapulpa.
Hope your weekend went well, guys. Lucy, how's it been going with you?
Good.
Yeah,
It's good to be back. I felt like we had our little mishap on Wednesday, and so it feels like it's been a really long
it
time.
has. It's been over a week now since you've been on the show.
Yeah.
It's too bad. I like having you on the show. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Thank you. It wasn't too bad.
Okay.
I did have a pretty great weekend, but it's good to be back in the swing of things. School starts this week, and all the things are happening. So,
Yeah, the back in the swing of things is a good way to put it. I feel like we're getting back into the swing of things for sure, regarding like school and
mhm.
everything. Uh, I don't know. I'm curious. How is Hudson excited about starting school, or is he kind of getting to that age where he's like, "Oh man, summer's over."
He's not like, oh man, summer's over. He's excited to see his friends, especially his friends that he didn't get to see this summer, but he's still in that like mommy boy phase.
Yeah.
And so he's not ready to have to go to school all day every day and not be home with me.
Oh,
hmm
is this the first year he's gonna be there all day?
No, so he's been all day since preschool.
Okay.
And so I mean, this is year 3. He's used to it, but that's what he's holding on to.
Okay. I got it. Yeah. Um, I, it's hard to believe, but yeah, we're in that season now. You guys start school later this week, don't you?
We do. We start on Thursday.
Okay. And Sapulpa Public Schools will be starting the following week.
Okay.
And so we've got one more full week of not having school out, but we're like, I mean, for all intents and purposes, we are in back to school mode now. I mean, we've had the back to school bash. We did some clothes shopping and stuff last weekend, and which I missed the tax-free weekend. I completely goofed on that. I'm man,
Yeah.
mad at myself for doing that. Did you get to take advantage of that this year?
I did. I did. I got shoes and I got Bub a couple of things. He's like in that in between stage of growing. And so I did a little bit of shopping, but not a ton because it's one of those things like we're going to get to Christmas time and he's going to need all new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a smart idea because you know he's probably going to shoot up a foot between August and December.
Yeah, for sure.
So for sure. Okay, talking about the weekend, guys, it was a pretty great weekend. You know what? Before we do that, let's do the birthdays, though. I know we've
Okay.
got several good birthdays. So I'll start it off. Ben Conte, who a lot of you guys know from the Conte group. Ben and Joni are responsible for the TP Drive-In, the Crossroads Cookery, Waypoint Lounge, the Speakeasy. What else?
Style.
Style, yes. The two other buildings that are still under development in downtown.
Mhm.
And then they've got their offices over on Water Street. I mean, there's a lot that these guys are a part of. Ben celebrated his 60th birthday over the weekend. That was a lot of fun. I didn't get to attend. It was my wife and I's anniversary, so we were out of town. But I did see pictures on Facebook, and a lot of people from town went to that. It looked like it was a good time.
It looked to be a lot of fun. Everyone was all dressed up and looked like they enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, and I was told that they were doing like a really neat poker fundraiser for the Make Sense Foundation, which was pretty cool too. I
Oh,
think that's
okay.
right. So, anyway, Ben, hope that your birthday party was well, and hope your birthday was good. Today is Phil Kennedy's birthday, which he's 65 now. Sorry, Phil. I don't know if he wanted. I think he's okay with that.
Like, I'm not sure if you want everyone to know that, but it doesn't matter because I already said it.
Yeah, forgiveness is better than permission sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, Phil is the big 6'5". Said it again. They did like a impromptu birthday thing for him at Daylight Donuts this morning, I think,
Okay.
for him. So anyway, Phil Kennedy, who you guys should know. I mean, without Phil, there would be no Free Coffee Friday.
Okay.
Phil and Jonathan pretty much started that thing. And so, happy birthday, Phil. And then you were talking about somebody else who's got.
Yes. Tomorrow we have a big birthday. We are celebrating Nikki Howard. I don't know how old she is, and if even if I did, I don't know that we would tell it. So,
We decided that she was 29, right?
yes,
29
she's
for shipping and handling.
29 plus shipping and handling. And so we are celebrating her tomorrow, all day long. So if you want to reach out to any of those 3 people, and wish them a big happy birthday, I know they would all appreciate it very much.
Yep. Speaking of Nikki Howard, Lucy, Why don't you tell them something that you and Nikki have in common today and a lot of other days?
If you saw Nikki at the coffee shop this morning, it was Nikki. It was not me, even though we are wearing the same outfit today. So I walked into the office and Nikki was like, "Shut up." And I was like, "Good morning, twin." Not planned at all, but that's just what happens when you shop local.
Yeah, that's the key right there. Is that when you shop local, it's bound to happen.
Yep.
So it's actually a good thing. Like some people might see it as kind of funny or embarrassing, but when you see yourself wearing the same outfit, then you know that that's a couple of people that are shopping at Whimsical Willow in that
hmm
case, right?
Yeah.
And you said you also wore a dress one time.
Yes, we showed up to a wedding shower just a couple weeks ago. We had the same dress on and just different colors. She was in blue and I was in pink.
Oh, is that what it was? The same dress, just different color.
hmm
That's not quite the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
But, if I'm going to walk around town and match anyone, I would definitely want it to be Nikki. She's got style, so I
She
feel
does.
I feel
Yes.
pretty.
Nikki carries herself very well.
She does.
So, anyway, Nikki, hope that you have a happy birthday. I'll be sure to send you a text tomorrow. I don't know if I'll see you. I might see you at the coffee shop. But anyway, so keep shopping local. And if you're wearing the same shirt as somebody else, then be sure to do the Spider-Man meme where you're like kind of
Oh, okay.
pointing at each other.
Okay.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay, anyway, moving right along. What else are we talking about today? I got lost. Oh, the summer cash grab. That's it. So you guys saw the countdown. I'm sorry you missed that. That was a lot of fun. I want to say a big just how grateful I am because it was hot. I mean, gosh, it was close to 100 degrees already by that time, and this is we're talking 10 a.m. in the morning.
It was hot.
It was warm, and Herald Square, which is beautiful, but there's just not a lot of shade over there. So everybody was sitting wherever they could find shade, and plenty of you guys came out. I will say, man, I'm sorry because I know that they called a lot of names that were not there. And so, all of you who shop local and got your tickets in the summer cash grab, thanks for doing so. Thank you for shopping local. Really sorry that you had a chance to get a gift card or $1,000 prize or something and you missed out because you weren't present. But that's, you know, sucks to be you. But, but I mean, we did have a lot of folks there. A lot of names were called. I'll say that. So,
Yeah.
but they gave away some really great prizes. Danielle White was the grand prize winner. She won the $1,000 prize. And I was gonna say too. So this is especially neat. This is what happens when you shop local, and she obviously did quite a bit because she had her name called twice, and one of them was for one of the gift cards for Hot Shots, I believe, and she got that. She was real thrilled about that. We got a picture for that, and then she got her name called again for the grand prize $1,000 drawing, and she decided to give the Hot Shots gift card back to Jordan and Janet and let them call another name for that one, and they did, and then it ended up being Madison Noble
That's
who
awesome.
got it. So the reason why we have two folks in this picture right here is you've got Danielle on the left right there who won it, but that is her aunt on the right hand side who won one of the gift bags, one of the grab bags that's worth like $100. Is your microphone okay?
Uh-huh.
$100 grab bag there. She won. So the nepotism was in full force over the summer cash. That's not true at all. It was a completely random thing.
Right.
We just have families that, as a whole, support the downtown. So and there were a lot of tickets in that hopper. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you have any tickets?
I had quite a few in
Did
there.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. All of my tickets came from CTX. I'll be honest.
Oh,
They did, but I had a bunch of them in there too. So I was liking my chances, but
yeah.
didn't win. But that's okay. I'm glad these guys did. The other big thing that was happening on Friday was the Meet Roberta thing. That was also awesome.
That looked like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. This is Roberta with our mayor, who I think she's met him before. But do you know the story about how Roberta got to be Roberta?
Well, when I worked at American Heritage, Roberta was there and she answered the phone.
Mm.
So, I don't know how the whole thing came about, but I mean, Roberta has been with American Heritage answering phones for a while.
Yes, she has. 16 years actually.
Oh,
How long she's been answering the phones there. And she told me her story about how she got started and stuff, and I'll share that in a story on Sapulpa Times later. But um she had never done this sort of thing when she was asked to do it. And so they said, "Hey, we would like you to start answering the phones for us." Like, well, I've never done that, but I'll give it my best shot. And then she fell in love with it. She loved the job. And she said, when I met her, she's like, if you don't like your job, if you don't love your job or at least like it, then you're not going to be very good at it.
Right.
And I think it's a testament to how much she loves her job, is because now she is the Roberta that's on the billboards. And Tammy, uh, oh my gosh, what's her last name? Fleek.
Fleek.
Yes, thank you. The marketing director there. She told me that when they started this campaign of getting Roberta on there, they were trying to point out something that's different about American Heritage Bank, is that Roberta still answers the phone. They still have a live person that answers the phone, and it's not just an automated system like so many other banks. And she said, all the banks, we all have pretty much the same products, the same banking products. We've all got checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, all that. But only American Heritage Bank has Roberta. And so that's how Roberta became Roberta, the icon. And then if you got to go meet her, and I got one of the big headbands, I've got it right there. You can't see it, but it's sitting on my shelf right there. And then got the blueberry banana cream pie or whatever she made. That was amazing. And I have the recipe now. And so yeah, it was a good time, guys. I'm really sorry if you missed out on that. And getting to talk to Roberta was real awesome. She's
That's
such a
awesome.
sweetheart. And there were people that when she left the billboards, there were people calling to make sure she was okay.
Oh,
When they took her off the billboards,
yeah.
yeah, they were like calling to make sure that she was still there, she was still answering the phones, and to make sure she was okay. She got greeting cards from people talking about how much they love Roberta.
That's awesome.
Yes, it was very awesome. So anyway, it was good. It was fun.
That's kind of just a testament to like Robert, like she said, if you don't love your job, or if you love your job, you'll do it well. Like, you could look at it as, I just answered the phones, but to some people that it means a lot to them to get a real person on the other side, and to have your face on a billboard can be scary. But then, like, for everyone to like send you cards and like, it's just awesome. So take the chances and
It's,
just, I mean, that's what I get from that.
yes, take the chance,
Yeah.
right? And I think that was Roberta just kind of taking in like an opportunity she was given and doing it to the best of her ability, and then look what happened. That's a good point that you put there. And what's funny is the whole idea of like a real live person answering the phone is such a novelty now. I
Hmm.
mean, that used to be the standard.
Right.
And I mean, I'm old enough to remember when that was the automated systems only happened when it was after hours or
Mhm.
something. Otherwise, you had a real person answering the phone.
Right.
Now it's like that's so much not the case that it's so easy to stand out from the crowd just by having a real person answer the phone.
Hmm.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Um, wasn't planning to talk about this, but speaking of things going by the wayside and things that used to be the standard, the I'm told that the time and temp phone line for American Heritage Bank is no longer active.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a friend of mine who would call like and talk to your mom and your grandma. They probably all called the American Heritage Bank time and temp line, and I think that's been disconnected. So Roberta is one of the last great holdouts of the way things that used to be,
Yeah.
and so yeah, really glad that she's around. So, um, please tell us what's going on with the Kelly Lane Park and the Storybook Trail.
Oh, okay. I was like, going on with Kelly Lane Park. Yes. So if you don't know this, then you should. And we have a storybook trail that runs along the Kelly Lane walking trails. And so as you walk those trails, you can stop at the little podiums, and there is actually a story on there. And you can read it as you go through. Like, each page is on a different podium. It's super fun, especially to do with little kids. It is always like a local artist or author
Is it?
kids book, and so they put them up and they leave them up for a while. I don't know the exact timeline on them, or kind of what determines.
I think they're trying to get to a point where they change it out every quarter. It's just been difficult to keep up with it.
Okay, so they change it out pretty
at least a couple times a
A
year.
couple times a
At this
year.
point, I think they're
Yeah.
trying to make it more often, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
So this Saturday at 10 a.m., you can head over to Kelly Lane, and they will be having an event. Well, they will put in the new storybook, and then they will have free freeze pops for everyone that is there in attendance.
I might go just for the freeze pops.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah, free freeze pops.
because
That's
it's supposed
awesome.
to be hot again.
Yeah, is it?
Hmm.
Well, okay. Now we didn't really talk about this, but I did have on our notes to talk about a break from the heat.
Hmm.
I mean, we've got a cold front coming in that's going to take us down to a breezy 94 degrees, something like that. I mean, I don't think it's going to get above 95 this week.
Okay.
So, that's get your cardigan out, guys. Time to get this pumpkin spice lattes going.
Yeah. There you go.
Talking about looking at our comments now, we got Sherman Baker that popped in and said Roberta is the queen of AHB. I would wholeheartedly agree with that. I think. What do
I
you think?
think so.
I wonder if the great thing about Roberta is that she would not accept that title. She's very
Hmm.
humble in her royal prestige that she has over at the bank. She just wants to. I mean, she's no matter how much notoriety and stuff that she has now, she's going to want to continue to just be the lady who answers the phone.
Yeah.
She's happy to help out with all the marketing and stuff that they're doing for her now. I mean, I don't know if you saw her riding that boat in the Gulf of Dewey. That was pretty awesome. Just want to change her name to Roberta. Roberta. Anyway, uh, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and she's
Okay.
the queen.
Okay.
Okay. What else is happening? We've got Sapulpa Parks is doing something cool with their duck blinds.
Yep. So on Sunday, this is something that has been around for a while. If you sign up to hunt in the city of Sapulpa on Sahoma Lake, Pretty Water Lake,
Sahoma.
Sahoma.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, you can head over out to our fishing dock on Sunday at 2 p.m. And they will be drawing those spots and giving those away. So if you've never been a part of this before, you put your name in the drawing, you go and you hang out and they pull them out. And then as your name is pulled out, you get to pick what area that you want to like take hold of for
Blind.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
And so you get to choose that blind that is your blind. And so all season long, anytime you want to go out there and hunt, that area is yours.
That's half true. So there's a
Oh, okay. Go
little
ahead.
difference there. Well, and I'm wanting to clarify because I did talk to Carson Lynch about
Okay.
this, and so he gave me a little. There's a little bit of a caveat there, I guess I should say. You have to be in the blind by 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So you get first call on that blind, but you have to be there by 6:30 in the morning for it to be yours.
Okay.
If you're not there by 6:30, then it's a first come first serve.
Okay.
And I wanted to bring that up because you got folks who might think, well, I didn't win the lottery. I'm just not going to get to hunt out there this year. Well, that's not the case. I mean, you can come out and check and see if there's a blind available. And if somebody is not hunting that day, then it's yours.
Hmm.
You can do it. So anyway, just want to make sure that you guys knew that. Could you? I think you said anytime. I didn't want to.
Right. I mean, anytime, like any day during duck season.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. So, do you know when that starts? By the way, duck season.
No.
What about rabbit season?
No. I know November 1st is opening day for deer, but that's about it.
Okay. Are you going to be out there?
No.
Okay. Is Hudson going to be out there?
Probably.
Yeah. He's a little hunter. That's
He
awesome.
is.
So, okay. Is there anything major happening this week we need to know about? Okay. I do know we're seeing a lot of activity over literally right next to the coffee shop.
Hmm.
Steve Carter and I were sitting outside watching them. They're digging holes for the light posts and stuff. Some of you may have noticed that they started the concrete again down on the Main Street side, and they got really nice curbs, and they started the concrete for where it turns into Dewey there, and they did not pull it back up. It stayed there. So
It looks
it
beautiful.
does. It looks really great. And they've
Mhm.
got all the gravel and stuff on that side now. And I know that Freedom Electrical is down there working on the electric side, and they're going to be moving down towards the east. And This morning, something brand new that I hadn't seen yet is Airlink or somebody is over there working on. I'm assuming they're digging and prepping for internet installation.
Hmm.
So it is really coming together, guys. It's exciting. It really
Hmm.
is. So many of us are talking about what this is going to be like when it's over, when it's done.
Yeah,
And we are not that far away, despite how it looks right now, guys. A couple of months. I mean, hang in there.
it's going to be super exciting.
It is. We're all really excited about it. So, okay, well, we're going to call it there then, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Time Loop Live. We'll see you again on Wednesday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Hope you have a great Monday, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye bye.